Hi folks, welcome back to MetaBox Tutorials. In this video, we're going to explore how to determine the status of a project or event based on its date range, then filter posts by it. Both of these goals are handy by MB Views from MetaBox. The filter I create in this tutorial is slightly more advanced compared with some previous guides. Instead of filtering posts directly by stored field values, taxonomies, or relationships, we'll first compare each project's date range with the current date to determine whether it's past, ongoing, or upcoming. Then, we'll use these three derived states to filter the project, as you can see in this demo. This extra comparison step is what makes this filter different and dynamic. Before getting started, let's check some tools we need for these tutorials. Each project is a post of a custom post type, and the date range includes start date and end date, and other extra information for the project will be saved in custom fields created with MetaBox. For displaying projects and adding filter, I use MB Views. So, you should have MetaBox all-in-one on your site to have both the framework and advanced features from MetaBox extensions. These are the extensions we use. MB Custom Post Type, to create a custom post type for the projects. MB Views, to create a view for displaying projects and building the filter. MB Builder, to have a UI in the backend to create custom fields visually. That's all. Let's start now. These are basic steps, so to save time, I've had them already. This is the custom post type I created, and a field group for the extra information as well. In it, we obviously added fields for the start date and end date. Besides them, you can add any fields you want. I applied this field group to the project post type. As a result, when you add a new project, you can see the custom fields and input data for them. And these are projects I have. I show the start date and end date in columns so that you can compare them with the current day easily. After having the data, we will display all the projects and their information on the front end in the next step, and the filter will be built later. I'm creating a page that contains all the projects. Then navigate to Views in MetaBox to display data. We have had many tutorials about how to display posts of a custom post type and data that is stored in custom fields, so you can refer to them for details and explanation. Don't forget to apply this template to the page you created before. Then, when you view the page, you can see all the projects and their information is displayed fully and exactly. But you should style it a little bit for more beautiful and attractive. I want to display projects in a grid, so I add a line of code to declare that we'll use a JavaScript library for the grid layout. By the way, I'll also use the isotope library for the filtering part, so I'll include it here as well. It'll be used to in the step of building the filter later. Then, simply add some div tags and classes and modify the code. Add some CSS for styling. Next, I move to the JavaScript tab to add an action for the grid. On the front end, I have a new look of the page like this. Now, let's move on to the most important part of this tutorial. The logic we use here is compare the current time to the date range you set for each project. This is similar to the logic we use in the upcoming event series. We'll determine the status will be one of three cases: past, ongoing, or upcoming. Then, there are options for the filter. Also, use the template in the previous step and add some code. This is to set an attribute for the current day. And don't forget to transform the format of the date to make it comparable. Then, this part is to create buttons for the filter. We have 4 buttons with these labels. Next, these lines are to retrieve data of the start date and end date of each project and format them as well. And this is the core logic. It's used to compare the current date to 2 values that you have retrieved above. In there, if the project's end date is earlier than today, it means the project has already finished. In this case, its status is set to past. In the case that the project's start date is later than today, it means the project has not started yet. Therefore, its status is set to pending. In the other situations, today falls between the start date and the end date, so the status is set to ongoing. All the status values will be saved in this attribute. Then, simply assign that attribute to the project item. I also add some CSS for the filter. Now, navigate to the JavaScript tab to add an action for the filter. This line attaches a click event handler to all elements with this class, and the code inside will run whenever a filter button is clicked. I use a line to retrieve the value of this attribute from the button that was just clicked. Then, the isotope library will filter the grid items based on the selected filter value. This line removes the active class from all filter buttons to reset their active state and add a class to highlight the selected status. That's all. Now, let's check how it works. I built this demo on 9th February, so when you filter the past projects, you can see all of them are finished before Feb 9th. The 2 remaining status are work fine. That's the expected results of today's tutorial. If you want to play around with MetaBox, please watch other videos on this channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to us for more tutorials. Bye!